Well, now that Deb and Cole Schramm are here, we can start. I was waiting for them this whole time. Hello, everyone. Who do we got here? We got Rick, WV Fishkeeper, Richard. Uh-oh, what happened? There we go. Now I can scroll. Jeff Rose, how you doing? We'll get the first super chat out of the way. $10 super chat yesterday from Mile High Plecos. Thank you, Trevor. Priscilla, hello, Half Moon. Cindy, Pony Girl, Fish Tanks. Rocky and CNH Aquariums. I don't know if you guys are still here, but hello. Chestnut Brown says you missed 8. I don't know what that means, but all right. Oh, and the countdown 10, 9, 7, 7. That is a science teacher, folks. A science teacher. How to go from countdown to 7 minutes from now? Honor Scott, you starting on your birthday. Live stream on your birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. Casey, how you doing? Ray's Aquaria, I made it for once. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Betsy, hello. Dank, hello. Connor. Everyone's rolling in now. Oh, Flint's Fish Forum says, hi, Bob. I'm drinking a Tim Hortons ice cap, working on electrical fish room stuffs, and watching this. I have no idea what Tim Hortons is, but all right. What else? Anything going on? I have pretty much no topic today, like always. What's new? Anyone get anything new this weekend? I didn't. Nope, nothing new. The Fishbowl. Hey, Steenfott Aquatics. I haven't been here for a while because I now have a baseball every day, but I made it to this one. Well, hello, Fishbowl. Good to see you again. Zach's Tank's Crazy Aquarium Guy. Hello, Peter. Hello. Hi, please let me know about Pakistan rainbow fish. I've never heard of that before. Oh wait, are you talking about the Parkinsoni rainbow fish? Parkinsoni? Let me know if you're talking about that. If I add CO2 and then stop adding it, will it hurt my plants? They might die back a little bit. It depends. If you just add CO2, I don't know. If you add it for like a couple months and they get used to it, and they start to grow really fast, and then you take it away, they might just take a little longer to get used to not having it. Chris with the $4.20 super chat. I'm out eating sushi while watching you tonight. Well, that sounds absolutely disgusting, but thanks for the super chat. Fish and Shrimp by Rich. Hello. The Turtle Girl. Hello. Shelby Ray Lane. Hi, Bob and Fish Fam. Hello. So what about you guys? Connor says, I got 2 Madagascan rainbow fish and 2 river rainbows. Love them. Awesome. No, this fish weekend. No fish this weekend, but some good snowboarding. Awesome. Yeah, I bet the snow was pretty crazy this weekend. What would a hood rat fishy thing... What would a hood rat fishy thing be? Wait, what? What am I missing here? I don't know. I'm missing everything. Scrolling all the way past. Hello, Candy. Finally got my group of Cyperchromis after months of asking around. Such a pain. Yes, Aiden. Cyperchromis are really hard to get a hold of. Hopefully they came in okay. No notification. YouTube is broken. Oh yeah, YouTube is definitely broken. Flynn, you haven't tried it. Don't even. Sushi is nastiness. Oh yeah, sushi is gross. Why no pie, no pineapple, no sushi? Yep, that is true. No pie, no pineapple. I have had pineapple, and pineapple is disgusting. The Turtle Girl, he doesn't really like anything, but I can agree with him on this one. Sushi is disgusting. Jesse says, getting 2 Bosemani Rainbow and 3 Irian Reds for my first dive into rainbow fish. Gonna put them in my 55-gallon. That sounds like an excellent idea. 2 very, very good rainbow fish. Gaddis, hello. Oh, Nisi, hello. Hello, awesome fish keepers. Zach says sushi is awesome. Does Bob need to put slow chat on before he gets here? Chat is crazy. It's not that crazy. Stop hating on sushi. Yeah. Maybe it should be better. If sushi was better, I wouldn't hate on it. Flint says pineapple is gross. Yep. Pineapple is gross. Rob Hicks Aquarium says, now I want sushi. Oh. Is there any fish stuff going on? We've already digressed to food, and we've been live for about 5 minutes. Fish. Fish, 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 fish. Any new breeding coming? Not from me. Not from me. Once I'm done redoing my fish room, I hope to have my 3 20-gallon long rack. I'm going to dedicate that to pleco breeding, but not till the fish room's done. I need to set up a heater. Be right back. All right. I have a forest of Java fern windalob. It is my favorite thing that I have. There's nothing like a forest of Java anything except Java moss. Any Java fern, the narrow leaf, the regular Java fern, and the windalob. Susan, hello, hello. Now I want Chipotle. Okay, what about deconstructed? All right, so apparently we're still on food. Trying to pick pineapple. All right. Oddball Aquatics, 117 watching, 24 likes. Hit the like button. Yeah, definitely. Help me out a little. I'm getting a 40-gallon, like a 40-gallon breeder. Is a $1 sale still going on? I feel like I'm totally missing this one. I can't even remember the last time I've been to a Petco, though, to be honest. Now he needs to actually set up a heater. Okay, let's see if there's any actually fish comments going on in here. I don't know how we always get stuck on food. Fish, 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 fish. Wait. Did Rick just say, don't feel bad, there's a chance I won't go either. Baby number 2 is due any day now. Well, Mr. Science Geek, congratulations. Oh, what else? Hi, Bob. I picked up 2 super red plecos. They will spawn. Will they spawn with L144? Wait, will they spawn with L144? Yes. Will the super red fry have blue eyes? Probably not. Probably not. Did you see Kang Lee's koi tuxedo guppies? They are awesome. Yes, those were amazing guppies. I gotta go. I need to go live. All right. Top 5. Wait, top 5. Plecoptera. I'm gonna have to Google that one. Stoneflies? What? What an odd question. Bob, do you know what size PVC pipe fits an ATI hydro sponge for a lift tube? Oh gosh, I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know offhand. No, but next dollar per gallon sales before summer. I went collecting for Florida flagfish and caught 5 black Acara cichlids. That doesn't surprise me. The Super Reds will breed with L144. Super Reds are selective strain. L44s with a chance of getting blue eyes or slam. Yeah. I really doubt. Oh, top 5 pleco. Yeah. Well, you just made me top 5 plecos. Definitely the L264 Sultan pleco. The Zebra pleco, the L397. After there, it gets a little murky. That the next 2 could change pretty much any time you ask me. So I'll just give you, those are my top 3. Mr. B's Fish and Things, hello. What medication do you quarantine new fish with? General Cure, erythromycin, and Icex. Bob, how are your glorious pikes? Also, fish food, Rapashi for plecos, and my 2 slow-growing longfin. Are you asking if you should use Rapashi? I absolutely would. And the pike, boy, the male is getting huge. I cannot believe how fast he is growing. He's probably doubled in size since I put him in the 125. It's insane. Leopard frogs. Yep, don't forget leopard frogs. He's been live since 8. Suggestions for plants for 5-gallon tank. I've been toying with red flame sword, red flame sword. Your 5-gallon tank would be like a pot. Micro sword. I mean, micro sword would be cool. I know you're impatient, but micro sword or I don't know. I really like micro sword. I'm impartial. My pleco says, "What's up, Bob? How are you doing today? I am okay." Dang it, I will stick with L397 breeding project instead. What are your favorite tank mates for Apistos? Probably Mega Reds for 30-gallon. Rainbow fish. Definitely rainbow fish. I'd like some of those L397s, or no, some people who would. I think it's the L224, if I remember right, is like the super white one. I think that's another cool one. Do bristlenose breed better in jungle style aquariums? Jeff Rose, I found that it doesn't really matter. I've had them breed in empty aquariums and just put their eggs right on the substrate. So if they're happy, they're like guppies. They just don't care. Jamie says, "Hi Bob, hi everyone. Lurking while changing water." Hello, Jamie. My water here is super hard, like 8.4, but I want to keep cherry shrimp. Any suggestions? Maybe catappa leaves. I bet cherry shrimp would be just fine in 8.4. Depending on where you get them, I would slowly acclimate them to the higher pH, but I honestly don't think you'd have a problem with cherry shrimp. Going to get Chipotle. Okay, what's your favorite rainbow fish? That I cannot answer. Dank wants some L182. Well, there's someone in this chat that has like 1 billion of them. All rainbow fish are my favorite. Hey Bob, ever heard of Tannin Aquatics? Maybe. I would love a Queen Arabesque pleco. Yeah, the L260 is a really, really nice pleco too. Yep. What's the I can't think of it now, but yeah, the L260 is a really nice pleco. Nope, missed the first 8 minutes. Hope I didn't come across as rude. Okay, Turtle Girl, I run all my tanks 8.2 and never have a problem. Yeah, I mean, cherry shrimp are like the most forgiving shrimp ever. So they can go in a wide range of water parameters. What's your take on flower horns? They're pretty cool. I'm not much into like the big aggressive fish, but they're pretty cool. Also maybe GH+, but that also depends on your water quality. After following you since about 2,000 subscribers, I'm finally able to catch my first live stream day off work for once. Oh, well, that's awesome, Jake. Good to see you. Second, the OCD. What? Barbie has small L397s for cheap on Aquabid. Ooh, I'm going to look at that right now. Let's look. Because that would be very cheap shipping for me. All right. We are looking for, oh gosh, there's 3 pages. I guess I should just search. Maybe. It's been a long time since I've been on Aquabid. I forgot how kind of behind the times this website is. Sorry, but we could not locate anything. That's great. So now I'm going to have to look through every single page. Okay, let's see. Just looking for the name here. L75 is a really nice pleco. The Parapleco. That one's pretty cool. Next page. Man, there's all kinds of new names on here. L387. All right, let's take a look. L387. What is this? I've never heard of an L387. That looks like an L397. Wonder if that's a typo. Okay, next page. Almost done. Almost done. Yeah, I didn't see him. Maybe the listings ended as I ignored all of this chat. Oh, and then there's Bracken right there. That took me to the pleco page, but not to her auction. You should Google. They sell blackwater tanks, leaf litter, seed pods. Supposed to be very good. Breeding softwater stuff. Oh. Yes, I'm interneting while I internet. That is true. Because that's kind of what I do. After using my RODI system, should I empty out the remaining water from my canisters? Love your channel, by the way. So I've never used RODI, but I probably would. But that's coming from someone who's never used it, so I could be giving you really bad advice. I still don't see him. I could just send her a message. She has really awesome dogs too. Okay, I give up. I don't find them. I'll stop ignoring everyone. What did I miss here? Anything? Oddball Aquatics, how's your rope fish? He's doing well. He's still there, unfortunately, by himself. But just kidding, Bob. I got some on the way. Was trying to troll Trevor, but I guess he left. Alright, I don't think I missed too much. But yeah, my rope fish is doing great. He just hangs out with the eel. A lot of times they're in the same PVC pipe, just hanging out. I think I messed up the link, Bracken. Yeah, I think you did too. Are detritus worms harmful to shrimp? They never have been for me. I've had them in the same tank as my shrimp before. Never been a problem. We love our fish in Oregon. All right. We love our fish in Washington too. Oh my God, I heard a sound in the fish room. Oh, I had an oh my God moment. When I was filming my 240-gallon tank, I was standing in front of it and it made a super loud like crack sound. And I just about crapped my pants. It was so loud, I thought the tank exploded. I have no idea what it was, but it definitely came from the tank, probably the stand, but it's an iron stand, so I don't know how that would crack. But man, I jumped. Jeffro says we love our fish in Iowa. Any plans for a cool tank with those angels that was mentioned in the update vids? Yep, they'll get their own. No, wait, the angels are going in the 240-gallon. That's the plan so far. So actually, I might have to change that plan. So they either go in the 240 or they'll get their own 75. I gotta go put the toddler to bed. See you later, Oddball Aquatics. MJ Aquatics says, hi Bob and Fish Fam, hello. What would I keep if we could only have one 29-gallon tank? I would keep Pseudomygil fricatas and probably some dwarf Corydoras and maybe like a pair of dwarf cichlids, maybe. My High Pleco says, I got some blue dream shrimp. Where do you get them from? Bob, your 240 tank makes me happy. Yeah, but it won't be a goldfish tank for that long. I had a good friend from your town years ago. Great city. We love our fish here in darn old Tennessee too. And my blue phantoms will be here tomorrow. You should get green phantoms. So that's just my personal preference though, Michael. Because I have blue and I have green. And at least my blues got really dull as they got older and larger. Whereas my greens are staying a really nice green. But they might get dull when they get bigger too. But so far, they're doing a lot better as far as keeping their color. Hello to the best driver in PUBG. Yep, that's me. He's back. Yes, Dank, he is back. Local auction. Okay, well that is the best place to get them at least. That is the best place to get them. What about so the blue phantoms? Did you get like 100 of them? Why did you love duckweed so much? Are you talking to me? Because I don't love it. I hate it. I want to do blue panax in a 40 breeder. Yeah, the blue panax are really nice, but honestly, they're like some of the most, well, I don't know. Like obviously plecos hide, but my blue panax never comes out. I maybe see it like once every 3 years, and it could just be that one, but I don't know. Like my L75s are always out. The orange teams are always out. Like you can always see them every once in a while. But that blue panax, that is like a fish I see once every 3 months. Brian with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Brian. Hey, Bob. Thanks for always answering our questions. I try to get everyone's questions, even when I don't know them, which is a lot. Sam's Fish Tank says, "Hey everyone, got here late. Sorry, that's all right. Bob, always got to say what you're getting sucks." Yeah, yep. I didn't say it sucks. I mean, I have blue phantom plecos. I got a freaking smoking deal, 4 proven breeding adults for 200. Couldn't pass that up. No, at 50 bucks a piece, especially proven breeders, that's a pretty good price for sure. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to ask for mine because I'm not going to keep mine, but I don't know. I haven't decided. Q Aquatics, I just rescued a 5-year-old bearded dragon. Love her. Bearded dragons are awesome. P-Man6 says, best Episto. Well, that's, you know, more opinionated than anything. I will tell you my favorite Episto is the Inca 50, the Epistogramma benchii. Have I kept Picta? Nope. Not yet. My 4 rainbows I got were 30 pounds. I want more, but I'm not paying 30 pounds for one rainbow fish. I would expect it to be good quality. But no, living in the countryside has its cons. Yeah, they're kind of expensive, unfortunately. I picked up a mango pleco not too long ago. You ever kept one? I've never kept a mango pleco. I almost ordered one, but I didn't. But no, I've never kept one. They're pretty neat plecos, though. My LFS has baby super red plecos for $5 a piece. That is insanely cheap. And longfin green dragon for $10. Next paycheck, I'm buying quite a bit. Yeah, that is really cheap. That is really, really cheap. That's like wholesale pricing. $5 a piece is actually probably cheaper than wholesale pricing. All right, I gotta go eat dinner. See you later, Honor Scott. Thanks for stopping by. Man, I'm so jealous of you guys being able to have mystery snails here in Germany. They are illegal to have. Yeah. I feel bad for people that can't get shrimp because shrimp are pretty awesome. Green Ghost says, I'm getting fire red shrimp. Fire red suck. Get yellowback shrimp. Sorry you wasted that money, bro. I actually like fire red shrimp. I pretty much like all shrimp. I heard a dog. Yep. Yep, you did. Plenty of plecos. I have a mango. Anyone have some musk turtles for sale? Probably not in this live stream. Donna Kate, hello. Are you behind? We talked about sushi. Wait, don't start bringing food up again. We just stopped. We just got on to fish. So stop talking about food. Most of the panax are that way. I have 2 and they hide, and I have 2 pieces of wood and they are still hard to find some days. Yeah, well, especially the L239. That is probably the smallest pleco that I own. Well, obviously the zebra plecos are the smallest, but yeah, the L239 is not a very big pleco, but it's fat. It's really robust and round. Thank you. Cherries were on the list. All right. Favorite shrimp to keep with fish. Honestly, my favorite fish or shrimp to keep with fish is cherry shrimp because I don't get sad if they get eaten because they're so cheap and they breed so much that if they turn into fish food, that's all right. But if you got some like $15 or $10 shrimp and they're turning into fish food, that's a problem. All colors of shrimp are cool. Yep. So I have 8 Kamaka rainbows Is it best to get a 60 gallon? I have them in a 40 breeder. Honestly, they're a smaller rainbow, probably one you can get away with in a 40 breeder. But I think you would get better behavior out of them if you can get them in a 4-foot tank. My wife gave me the green light to get a Red Sea Reefer aquarium, going to make it a nature aquarium. That's pretty awesome. I want to get some chubby plecos too, as they can change color between yellow and brown. Yeah, chubby plecos are awesome too. How'd you get soft water? Right out of my tap. Right out of my tap. I've been buying distilled at the grocery store. That's pretty much what you're going to have to do if you don't want RODI. I mean, that's what well, my water is ridiculously soft out of the tap. It's pretty much useless. So, some people like that. I do not. Is there going to be a breeding for profit tank with super reds, black Moscow guppies, and shrimp? Maybe not super reds, but possibly long fin green dragons, maybe. Definitely with the black Moscow guppies though, because those things are awesome. As far as what shrimp, I don't know. My blue pearl shrimp breed like crazy, so maybe those. The problem is when you get some that aren't blue, you just get some like clearish brownish ones. I just like straight poke. I have no idea what that is. What do you think of the watermelon pleco? That one I'm gonna have to look up real quick. It's been a long time since I've seen that one. Let's take a look. Yeah, the L330. I haven't seen this fish available in a really, really long time. But I know it eats lots of wood. So I don't like to get the Panax because they're wood eaters. And it's kind of a pain in the butt to get wood for me. Because I go collect it myself and then I have to waterlog it, and it's kind of a whole process just to have a pleco eat it in like a month. Why longfin? Price I know. No, longfins are cheap now. I won't eat sushi. I won't eat. Yeah, me neither. I mean, longfin super reds would be pretty nice too. Susan says, got to go. Thanks for coming, Susan. Watermelon is one of the royal plecos, isn't it? Yep. I have a green longfin. He is RY. Alright. Rails are cool. I have L190, L191, and L27. I'm waiting for someone to get the Adonis pleco. And I told Mile High Plecos he needs to get an Adonis pleco. A nice 4-foot long pleco would be awesome. Thanks for the feedback. How is Patches doing with the minnows? So far, so good. I'm feeding them a lot, and they have a lot of duckweed in that tank, so I think they're distracted by all the food. So far, he hasn't bothered the minnows, but the minnows are schooling around, and I think that helps him too. So yeah, no problems at all so far. There was one super red pleco that I put in there. He's doing well. I mean, goldfish isn't going to touch him. Although I haven't seen the shrimp I put in there, so they could just be hiding though. I mean, it is a pretty big tank, and there is lots of wood in there. WV says, I got an albino longfin for $3.99 from Petco. That's a pretty good deal. I talked the wife into 2 of them. Oh, I hope you get a pair. I hope you get a pair and breed them. Green longfin pleco, he is cool. Yes. Yep, I like him. People either love or hate that fish. In Oregon, my tap is 2GH, 2KH, and TDS of 35. Why you need an overgrown snowball pleco? Because it's awesome. That's why. Why don't you need that? Johnny says, I missed out on 28 minutes of greatness. I don't know about that. A lot of people are jealous of me because I have soft water with neutral pH. Not nice when you want African lake cichlids. Yeah. Yeah, it's also... plants don't do well in my tap water, which is kind of frustrating. So that sucks too, but I do love my Lake Tanganyikans, which is of course the hardest of the lakes and the highest pH. So, well, besides, if you take out like all the smaller lakes, out of the 3 main lakes, all right? But, man, I might be getting sick. No way, I don't want babies. I'll be heck to with 200 babies that will grow into monsters. You can sell them. Sell them. Although, I advocate not getting common pleco, so I shouldn't be advocating getting an even bigger pleco. How do you harden your water? With crushed coral. Crushed coral. Pleco sturgeon food? Yeah, there you go. Clean water and lots of food, pleco growth formula. Yeah, pretty much any fish formula. Lots of food, lots of water changes. That's how you get your fish to grow fast. Because if you remember, I have 2 abacuses, which are very close and they stay small. Cindy says, candy overhauls. How are your pea puffers? I killed mine. My bad. 200, more like 20,000. Can Amazon swords get stunted? I've had one for 6 months or more, and it's still the same size. It's tissue culture, if that matters. Tissue culture shouldn't matter, but it might be lacking nutrients. That would be something that would keep your plant at a small size. If you haven't tried it, maybe try some root tabs. They're really heavy root feeders. But generally, Amazon swords should grow like crazy. Ammonia spike. Ugh. That's how you lost your pea puffers. I still want a tank with like 100 pea puffers. That would be awesome. Who the F disliked this? Probably 4 or 5 people by now. Melvin, hello. Bob, hello. You did. Gabriel, you did. That's kind of funny. I'll breed them if you take the fry. I might do that just once, although I don't know what I would do with the fish, but... what? Houdini? What? The sword is in dirt substrate. I have another that's huge, but this one isn't growing at all. That is pretty odd. I mean... It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Is it... I don't know. Sometimes I have those plants that just don't grow for what seems like years, and then all of a sudden they're like triple the size in like a week. Maybe it's still just trying to acclimate. I don't have an answer for you. Somebody without a taste of a sense of humor, obviously. The dislike was up before the stream even started. Plenty of pleco says, feeding my fancy plecos cucumbers right now. They are all over it. Yep, cucumbers are great. Green beans are great. He's gonna eat them words. I would never. Bob, will you ship your blue phantoms to Trevor? He wants them to add to his group he's getting. That I would probably do. How much Steen could a Steenfott fought if a Steenfott could fought wood? Secret to growing plants? Don't ask me. I kill plants. I don't grow plants. 2 million babies coming your way. I don't think they have very large spawns as far as plecos are concerned, but I could be completely wrong. $3 super chat from Parachute Aquatics. Keep up the good work, Bob. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Boy, a lot of pleco talk today. I like it. It's been a long time since we've talked about plecos. How you feel about smoked brisket? I feel amazing about smoked brisket. Is there anything better than smoked brisket? Do you even have to ask? Shout out to Texas. Texas! I don't know why, but we're shouting out Texas. So I have several bristlenose plecos, but they are not breeding. I know I have males and females. How can I encourage them? Bristlenose plecos. Do you have caves? What are you feeding them? Your food could have a lot to do with it. Also, your water parameters. So, what? Wait. So who said that? Damien's Jungle. What are you feeding them, and what are your water parameters? Although water parameters don't really matter when it comes to bristlenose plecos, but I'm still kind of curious. Sometimes a third party is what you need. Okay, shout out to Iowa. All right, Iowa. I can talk about plecos all day, every day. Oh, I'd be making some smoked brisket. I bet your brisket's pretty dang good. 2 smoked briskets is better than smoked brisket. That's true. Live your life like Ron Swanson. I do. That I definitely live my life like Ron Swanson. We have a lot in common. I'm making 4. Speaking of plecos, I bought a bristlenose the other day, and it's a male. Sadly, I already have a male. And I was hoping for a female. Well, if you're ever in town, I'll give you all the females you want. Plecos, plecos, plecos. Oh, maybe. Bracken, are you going to go to... I think the only GSAS meeting I'm going to is the Gary Lang one. So if you're going to that one, I can bring you some females. What can you feed fresh out of the cave baby apistos if you don't like making BBS? I fed mine... what did I feed mine? I think the last time I bred... Gosh, which ones were they? I don't remember which ones I bred last, to be honest. It might have just been the cockatoides, but I just gave them rapashi in powdered form, and they took to it very quickly. Tank says plecos are cool. Yeah, Bracken, if you remove the R and the K in your name, it spells bacon. All right. Cory cats, anyone? Yep, another cool fish. Logically, that's twice as good as 2 smoked briskets. That's true. What do you think of a fancy goldfish needs to live? What do you think a fancy goldfish needs to live a long life? A big tank, not a huge tank, but a lot of people try to keep fancy pleca or fancy goldfish in like 10 or 20 gallon tanks. So you don't need like a huge tank, but an appropriately sized tank, clean water, good food. You know, they can live a very long time. What else we got going here? How are you doing, Turtle Girl? LG3 Nation with the $2 super chat. I'm here. Is CO2 bad for acrylic? I have never heard of anyone having problems with CO2 in acrylic. So that's gonna be my answer. I would not shy away from it. I have never done it, but I definitely would. I wouldn't be too concerned about it. What's my favorite pleco? My favorite pleco is the L264 right now. Although it's been my favorite pleco for probably like 6 months now. I live in Pullman, Washington, so as I'm going to WSU and my parents are near Corpus Oskin, so I won't really ever be able to there during the week. Yeah. Yep, that's the problem with GSAS. But you did go to one meeting, so, you know, I had to ask. Melinda says, I just picked up 2 panda cories today. So addicting. It never gets old watching them. Yeah, cories are awesome. Every time I show cories in my video, people go nuts over them. I should probably show more. Tara says, I need a pleco in my life. Yes, everybody needs a pleco. Interesting idea on rapashi. I'm letting them eat the bug bites. When they start to break down, they are in a big, well-seasoned tank with tons of moss, baby apistos again. Yeah, the rapashi in powder form is an amazing fry food. What I do is I'll actually put in, like I'll actually make rapashi, put a little piece in there so they can graze on it or try to graze on it, but I also put it in as powdered form. What are other fish I can breed in a German blue ram tank, 82 degrees? You could try plecos. Like Hypensistrus. LG3 Nation says, cories are really fun. That is true. I really like the aspidoras, if you guys have ever come across those. Yeah, during the summer when I lived at home, I braved that drive. Maybe I need to bribe you to ship me a large one. Well, I am about 6 months behind on shipping right now, just to let you know. Everyone needs a pleco, says Mile High Plecos. Advice for overrun pond snails. I would feed less, definitely feed less. Normally, in my experience, when you start getting a lot of snails, you're feeding too much. And if you like loaches and have a tank appropriate for loaches, I would get some loaches. Good morning. I have moved my blue rams onto a new owner, starting a new challenge breeding betta fighter fish. That's awesome. Feed less food. Yeah, someone agrees with me. Jeffro's Fish Keeping with the $10 super chat. Great video yesterday. Love the subtle little things you are doing in your vids lately. Swoosh transitioned. I love the outro yesterday. Very entertaining. Yep. That comes from hanging out with Jimmy. He rubs off on me a little bit. I'm glad somebody noticed the swoosh transitions, because those stupid things, you don't even. I'm not even gonna admit how long I spent on those stupid transitions. Seriously, it's pretty embarrassing. I don't believe everyone needs a pleco, but they are fun if you feed them properly. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're gonna get plecos, you have to make sure you're feeding your plecos. You just can't throw in flake food and assume that your plecos are gonna eat. A lot of people like get the common pleco because they eat poop. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Or that they're algae eaters. Come on, if your common pleco is eating algae, you're not feeding it correctly. So feed your plecos, people. Feed your plecos. I have loaches. You should check out my Instagram pictures of my yo-yos and zebras. Very, very nice loaches. I was trying to think of some loaches I saw the other day that I wanted to get, but now I can't remember the name. I feed them rapashi, green beans, bug bites. I don't know about parameters, but I used to have a pair who bred in my water but died of old age, so water should be the same. I don't know. Maybe they just don't like each other. Do you only have one pair? I mean, it could be possible that you just have one that is just not gonna breed. I have 5 species. I have 5 species of cories, 3 per species except pygmies. I have 6. Michelle with the $5 super chat finally made it to a live stream. Thank you for the super chat. Bracken, I want some high fun cories. I want some high fun cories. Don't any of those yet. Don't have any of those yet. Nice school and a 20 long with sand and crypts would look cool. Sorry I butchered that up. What type of plecos like warm water that would breed in that temperature? Almost all plecos like warm water. Almost every single pleco. Any that you can think of in particular? I would just stick with Hypensistrus. Just look up Hypensistrus. The prices can range from 10 to hundreds of dollars. So they're generally a smaller pleco that likes the warmer water. Are you still friends with James? Which James? Which James are we talking about? Are you talking about James Morlian, Challenge the Wild? Yeah, he messaged me last week to come on his live stream, but I was at work, so I couldn't. So if that's the James you're talking about, yep. I love my dwarf chain loaches. Me too. I just wish they were cheaper. I definitely need to get more, as I only have 3, and I feel bad for them. But yeah, I definitely need more. The common pleco I used to have would eat algae. Well, anything. Yep. But they're not algae eaters. That's the thing. They will eat algae, but they are not specific algae eaters. They are much more carnivore than they are herbivore. No, I have 2 males and 4 females. Sucks, but good thing I offered 2 more females, and good thing I ordered 2 more females and 1 male. Hopefully that fixes it. Thank you for the information. I didn't really give you any information, unfortunately. Maybe more caves. Maybe they just don't like their spawning areas. Maybe rearrange the tank a little bit. Common pleco here in Australia is bristlenose. Everything else gets over 1 to 2 foot. Yeah, the common pleco should go away and be replaced with the bristlenose pleco, because that's what people actually want. But, you know, a bristlenose pleco is like $5 and a common pleco is like $2. Okay, they are $18.99 here in St. Louis. Yeah, I think they're like, gosh, I can't even remember the last time I saw any for sale, to be honest. But they're in that $10 to $15 range, definitely. They're pricey. I don't know. I should get them and try to breed them. That's what I should try to do. I'm like 90% sure I have 2 Prego female L134 right now. When was the last time I saw my leopard frog plecos? It's been a few months since I've seen them, but if you watched my video from like 2 or 3 videos ago, I don't see a lot of the plecos in that tank. There's way too many plants. Way too many plants. Candy leaking my Patreon. Thank you, thank you. On the hill, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't think you're talking to me. I'm stuck with a common, too big to get rid of. A poop machine. Yeah, they are. That's... I see common plecos sold in trashy stores all the time. Claimed? I should probably minimize this. Now I'm not distracted. I was still kind of peeking at Aquabid on the side. I was cheating on you guys with Aquabid. Hey, my granny used to live on the hill. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. So anyways, Joel is here. Hello, Joel. LOL, has anyone fed fruit flies to fish? Saw someone on YouTube and gonna give it a try. Let's see what happens. Oh, they would love fruit flies. They would love them. I get to see mine all the time. The tanks are species only. How many tanks do you have? How many tanks are you up to? I feel like I need to come out there and do like a fish room tour or something, because you have a lot of cool stuff. -1 L134 fry. 2-timer Bob. Yep. Yeah, don't worry. I got rid of Aquabid. I won't be distracted. Although, I still didn't see those plecos. Every time I kill a fly in my room, it goes straight into the tank. Maybe if you cleaned your room, you wouldn't have any flies in there. Come on, Charles. I get to see mine. Oh, I already got that one. My fish go nuts for fruit flies. Yeah, fruit flies. Fish love those things. My LFS only sells the giant common pleco, so if someone really wants them, they can. But the new fish keepers get the smaller. Yeah. I feel like the fish keeping society is finally coming around and going for bristlenose and not common. Sergeant Tank, hello, Jeremy. Shame on you for being an Aquabid cheater. I hope you're well. Yep, I'm all right. Good to see you there, Jeremy. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you in here. You need more puffers. The only other puffer I will ever get is the hairy puffer. Unless one day I fulfill my dream of having like 100 pea puffers. Well, that's not true. Okay. So maybe one day I'll get like 100 pea puffers, but probably not, because that sounds terribly expensive to feed all of them. A group of Amazon puffers would be good, but I definitely want a hairy puffer, since I failed the first time I got my hairy puffer. Sergeant Tank says, Turtle Girl, hello. At least he live streams. What are you talking about? I do. What's the name of your husky again? Seraph. What kind of flies are you talking about? Oh, okay. I need some 120 acrylic tanks. Where would you go first? I wouldn't go anywhere, because I couldn't afford 120 gallon acrylic tanks. I don't know where to get acrylic tanks. I have no idea. Craigslist. Facebook Marketplace is a great place actually to find larger tanks. I've found quite a few large tanks on Facebook Marketplace. Hubby makes wine and we get major fruit flies, so we'll try it next time. Wait, hubby makes wine. Oh, when you get... Oh, I get it now. I'm a little slow. Have you ever bred gourami? Not only have I never bred gourami, but I've never owned a gourami. How about that? How many gallons for 100 pea puffers? Like 125? Like a 125 gallon tank, fully planted. I probably wouldn't do 100, but you know what I mean. I'm so butthurt over Sarge not live streaming on YouTube still. Oh. Hey, it's his channel. He can do what he wants. Subscribing to those. I haven't already. My town has just started putting chlorine in the water. What is the best dechlorinator, and what would you use? I use Seachem Safe. I use Seachem Safe because... Wait, what was the last part? It's not something I have had to worry about before. Okay. Yeah, Seachem Safe is basically the powdered form of Seachem Prime, And I know there's lots of like debate on which is better, but I've had no problems with Seachem Safe. If I only had a few tanks, I would use Prime, but since I have so many tanks, I use Seachem Safe. Seachem Safe is just way cheaper. Like a little 10-gallon jug of Seachem Safe will dechlorinate my fish tanks for like a year. Thank you, Bob. Yep, Pork Slinger. Oh, Meat Man, formerly Pork Slinger. Marketplace is where I got my 150 for cheap. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace. You can get. I had someone like giving away a 400 and some gallon tank for free. I was way too late to that post, but yeah, Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people don't think about that. Safe is the best per dollar. Absolutely. What is a good number of plecos to start a breeding colony? Really depends. I normally buy my plecos in groups of 6, and I buy them small so they're cheaper. I only have a few tanks, and Safe is still a much better deal. Yep, it definitely is. I mean, it's okay. Keep buying Safe then. I will. But you have to get Safe online. I've never seen Safe in a fish store before, which is kind of weird. Only need a male and female. Only need a... Yeah. Alright. Thank you for your input. Yep. Do you dissolve it first or dump it in? I just dump it in. Yeah, that really... If you want to piss people off when you're doing a water change, just dump in the Prime or the Safe right into the tank. That'll really piss people off. I don't use any chemicals, but I have my own water source. Yeah, I wish I was on well water. That would be amazing. Melvin's Aquatic Empire says, how big do plecos get? The smallest pleco is like 1.5 inches, and the largest is right around 40 inches. Corey carries Safe now. There you go. There you go. I don't use any chemicals. Oh, I already got that one. Do you dissolve it? Got that one. Yeah, not dissolving things in your water before adding it to your tank. That will really get the fish police out of the woodwork for sure. I use Water Right, made here in St. Louis, and it's a powder. I just mix it into my water before using it, shake it into my jug a bit, and Viola. Yep. I'm still dying for a Mabu pleco. They shouldn't be that hard to get a hold of, Trevor. We have ourselves a dumper. What? Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but technically we all do have a dumper. Seems to work. Of all the things to get triggered by, dumping Safe directly into the tank is one of the most ridiculous. Yeah, people do. It's so funny. It's so funny. I did it once. I've done it more than once on my video, and whoo-wee, do people get mad. So now I just do it on purpose. Autos, are they plecos or not? In my opinion, not, but I've heard it say that they are the smallest pleco. They are indeed a pleco. Yep. They may not look like a traditional pleco, but they are a pleco. Did he just say Viola? I just did. Did he just say Viola? LOL Viola. Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but okay. Oh, come on. What's your online site to get fish? I do not sell fish. I.e., I do not have an online site. I am not a business, so I don't sell anything. I am just here for the fun of it. I got some high fin red swordtails over the weekend, and they're gorgeous, pure red, even the eyes. You should send me some pictures of those. I don't use chemicals because I use rainwater. To be honest, I've never had tested waters, but I've had breeding angelfish and blue rams. Yes, they are, Charles, says Chris. Dank, we think alike. No, Bob, no. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You've triggered my trap card. Prepare to be arrested. Viola. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Like, what comment did I say Viola on? Violin? I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I'm over it. You guys should get over it. I don't even pay attention to what I read. I just read stuff. Have you ever heard of the issue? Wait, have you heard of any issues using Flourish Excel right after Prime when doing water changes? I've had fish that are really sensitive to Flourish Excel, so I don't use it, and I'll never use it. What did I have? I've had it kill 2 different types of groups of fishes. Viola. I'm just gonna keep saying. I'll just sit here and say Viola for 5 more minutes. I don't even care. It's French. Get over it. Bob, it's pronounced Viola. 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 Wow, I bet you're glad you QT then. It's like Aqua Pro saying cactuses instead of cacti. Tomato. Bob, it's time to change your background tank, please. Well, someone should send me one. The last one I had on here even longer. I mean, I could keep changing them from the ones that I have. What size tank is a good... Wait, what tank size is good for a colony of 6 Colombian zebra plecos? They're a smaller pleco, but I would still go with like a 40 breeder. As much room as you have and as much as you can afford. The bigger the better. But really, you could probably get away with like a 20 gallon. I know you don't care, but I'm dying. In New Zealand, we call them violins. Yep. Like Wola. I have no idea what's going on here. What is my favorite Danio? Oh, man. It's orange. Is it the orange hatchet? It's orange something. What is it? It's orange. No, that's not it. It's not the orange hatchet, but it's orange something, and I don't remember. Let me, oops, this place normally always has them. Let's take a look. Oh, their website doesn't work? What the heck? That's weird. Well, apparently the wet spot tropical fish is not going to load for me for some reason. Let's go here. I don't know why the wet spots website's not loading for me. No, it's not here either. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. Come back Thursday, ask me again. I'll know it by Thursday. You're losing control of your subs. I don't really care what they do. I don't have any control over them. People seem to find amusement in the strangest ways. Orange Bob doesn't know how to read. Danio. Bracken, I will always read your name as Bacon now. What else we got going on here? I know I'm late, but I made it. Hello, Kang Lee. You have some awesome new guppies. Those were amazing. Probably still are amazing. Hopefully they're still alive. What is one fish? What one fish could you put in a 20 tall? Well, there's more than one. Are you asking me what one fish I would put in a 20 tall? Because I wouldn't put just one fish. I would get like nano fish. Everyone should go watch Kang Lee's video. If you like guppies, go over to Kang Lee's channel and see his new tuxedo guppies because they are awesome. Jeff Rowe says, I need to get some of those beautiful guppies. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to have people wanting those things forever. Forever. Great, I'm just a pig fat now. Great, I am just pig fat now. All right. The Fishbowl says, Kang Lee, they are so cool. Love the new guppies he got. Yes, Life with Pets. They are awesome. What is my favorite Episto? It is the Epistogramma benchai or the Epistogramma Inca 50. INKA 50. Really weird common name, but that is their name. Yeah, just one fish. I couldn't do just one fish. I can't answer that question. There's no way I could only do a tank with just one fish. That's why I don't like the bigger, aggressive Central American cichlids where you have to get like a 300-gallon tank for one fish. I just could never do it. I could never ever do it. It's too boring for me to only have one fish in a fish tank. There is Kang Lee's video. Yes, we are at 6 o'clock, so we are gonna end it. Everyone should go watch Kang Lee's video. This stream is over. Viola. Thanks for coming, everyone. Thanks for the super chatters, and come back Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, and I will tell you my favorite orange Danio. I'll say Viola again, and I think that's it. Viola.